Welcome to day 5 of Valhalla, of Daily Valhalla. Looking really forward to this one, because it is actually, or it is the actual start date of the game. What we did until this point is actually the prologue and a special chapter which you unlock after finishing the game. But since I did want to play it in order completely, mostly for me to have a set date progression and to really immerse myself into the daily bartending, I in a way played it chronologically correct, but technically when you play the game these things would come afterwards. But I felt like they also make sense in a way. But this will mean that for this day there are maybe some discussions you guys might find a little strange. But enough talking, let's continue. This is why I will start a new game now. As it says, this game is best played getting comfortable. Grab some drinks. I do have one. Snacks, sadly not. And enjoy. Sit back and relax. We hope you have a good time. Psst. Hey, over here. Ooh. Well, how's that for an entrance? Oh, come on, Joe, look sharp. The game's starting and the player needs a good first impression of its main character. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend and the bar will eventually close. Spoilers. And I'll admit my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. In any case, you should totally check out that parcel you just got. See ya! Oh. It was just a dream. There's something near the door. Chapter 1. Primera. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th of December. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Make sure to save your data using the Live Backup app. You can now brace the Augmented Eye. Welcome to Jill's room. Pretty bare bones right now. Awesome shirt, obviously. Awesome cat, awesome Jill. Doom scrolling probably, but this game was released in 2016, so there was no doom scrolling back then, right? I hope. But 4 says, so, who was the letter from? Jill says, nobody. Okay. 4 is, by the way, the black cat, if you didn't know. This is her phone, kinda obvious, I guess. It's hold to unlock, and let's browse a little. So yeah, we have Tuesday 13th. Actually now we have Friday the 14th in the real world, so big spooky. Let's look at the Augmented Eye, which is, I guess, just like a newspaper, I guess. Newspaper in quotation marks. Let's just read some of the news. So, mass immigration continues as Quincy reveals new economic adjustments. by Kimberly Lavalette. Okay. With inflation rates among the highest in the world, constant shortages of basic groceries, and rampant violent crime, Glitch City citizens look for a better life in other countries. Quincy, however, isn't happy with this. They learn in our schools and universities, the Prime Minister said during a talk with the Augmented Eye, but they apply what they learn somewhere else, and I find it rather insulting. This comes after revealing new economic measures for the city, which most analysts consider to be useless for the current environment. They don't know shit, concluded Quincy. Okay, he definitely knows. Wonderlanders are the newest threat to your security. Beware. Also by Kimberly Lavalette. If you thought Alice Rabbit was good at cracking the most complicated security protocols in the world, then this new group will certainly blow your mind. They've yet had to make an impact as big as Alice Rabbit, but they seem to be aiming very high with the recent threats issued against Prime Minister Quincy. We hold full access to Quincy's email network and will release the whole database this January, the group declared during a stream. Shallow threats. When questioned, Prime Minister Quincy dismissed all of the group's threats by stating he's not hiding anything and is not afraid of possible leak of his email history. Maybe everyone will get to see what kind of TV I bought last month. Wild parties. The people behind the Wonderlanders seem to enjoy dressing in all kinds of rabbit costumes during the stream. From Antho to Bunny Girl, the purpose was to show the love and respect they have for Alice Rabbit and their role in today's politics. We want to follow their example by having some fun. We're not sure if this will go anywhere, but we'll be there to tell you if it does. The last one is Cyborg in Heels returns next year to the Super Silver Thunderdome by Lana Smithy. The popular show Cyborg in Heels returns to the Dome this March, with tickets going on sale in January. Cyborg in Heels is a massive stage show about a cyborg fighting terrorism while wearing heels. Wow. Director Quinton Hader explained Cyborg in Heels' special appeal during an exclusive interview with the Augmented Eye. What's not to laugh about it? It's a cyborg, wearing heels, cutting stuff. That's literally something we've never seen before, a niche market I'm willing to capitalize on. Check out the full interview in the next few weeks exclusively here at the Augmented Eye. Okay. So, yeah, we have $0. And I guess we do have to go to work, sadly. Oh well. Tuesday, December 13th. Good evening. Here. Hey there, Jill. Oh, hey, John. When will you admit you have a John face, Jill? When you let people call you Jules. Quiet. Well, are you okay? You look distracted. Where's boss? Don't know. She went out to buy some stuff and... did you hear what I just told you? Oh, you said something? Yes, that you look distracted. Very distracted. It's nothing. I'm just thinking about stuff. Well, what stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and... There's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Only half an hour, Jill, don't worry. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found out the bar is at risk of closing. So not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, Nurturing 4 left me with complete empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. And there are all the beer cans from my apartment and mood. Jill! Jill! Sorry, did you say something? Like, can you really work today? Oh, of course I can. Let's go through the basics then. Shall we? Just in case. Well, if you can make a piano man, I'll skip the rest. But bear with me for a second here, okay? Okay, let's start with a sugar rush. Look for the recipes using the navigation bar in the recipe book that will show up on the top left. You can also sort drinks by flavors like sweet or types like manly. Drag the desired amount of ingredients from the core cells on the right to the shaker in the center. Jill. When done, press the mix button and then press it again to stop mixing. Click the serve button or the drink itself to serve and that will be all. Oh, but if the drink looks messed up, you'll need to press the reset button and try again. You can press reset at any time, even while the shaker is moving. Don't be afraid to use it. Jill, I'm the one that went through the formal BTC instruction? Well, then this should be no problem, right? So, Jill wants either Sugar Rush or Piano Man. If I mess up the ingredients or the drink, I can press reset and try again. Okay. Well, you know, we just do the Piano Man, obviously. Because we know how to mix drinks. We already did it for 3 days. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 5, 5, and 3. All on the rocks and next. Here. Happy? Yes, very. I stand corrected. Now let's get working. Oh, yeah, before I forget. You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. Oh, and if a recipe says it uses optional carmantine, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. Optional carmantine doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. Carmatrine, sorry, is the alcoholic factor in a drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. If you had too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that. Are you done with the exposition? Now I am, yeah. Hey guys! Hey guys! Oh boy! Eh? Who's that? I don't know. I found her while I was out shopping. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest or bring her unconscious body in here. She's going to make such a ruckus when she wakes up, you know that? That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. You can't just push that responsibility onto us. We have work to do, damn it. There are two of you, believe in yourselves. Yeah. Well, do you think Chief knocked her out? Nah, that's unlikely. She'd be crowing about it or taunting us if that were the case. And it's not like her to pick on such a small girl. At least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. Well, we just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be just sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yep. Okay then, time to start the night. Yes, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? While you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what, we've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs. Lots of them. You're joking. Jill, you've known me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well... So, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all of that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun. Just that? Fine, many so see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought them from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. Well, with that out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model needs to have all of its 12 slots filled with songs before it can start. I wonder what was the logic behind that decision. Yeah, the good old jukebox. Yeah, I will just, fill it up again. Okay, let's continue. By the way, you probably realized I always put Digital to Drive up there because it's just the best. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey! Give me a beer. Oh, sure, right on it. He wants a beer. He looks like quite the big guy though. Okay, Jill, we're gonna make a big beer. So, 2 of these, 4 of these. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And 8. All mixed. Yeah, traditional brewed beer has become a luxury, but this one's pretty close to the real deal. Yeah, I doubt it. Here you go. Yeah, this one's good, pretty good. In fact, nice job. Thanks, I guess? You're lucky I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole couldn't certainly use this hell could certainly use a presence like mine. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes, like New Jersey 3. Huh? What kind of work do you do, mister? You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. Oh, so the newspaper we just watched? Nothing gets published there without my blessing. This day started with quite the interesting fella, it seems. So you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit then? Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about the urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's? That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks from all kinds of people. And clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact that you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. I can't read your newspapers daily without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it, my interns do, of course. The poor bastards think it will help them make their full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about the supposed hacker, but not at all the daily stories about murders and other horrors. Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scarred and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list. Well, you're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People get people get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started in this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now, you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. That's not enough. They need a full sob story around it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about and you can make up shit you want. Spam them while they're hot, and even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, will see them. That brings money, and like I said, money's good. Huh. I guess he does have a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. The worst part about that is they know half of our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass. I think you're being too harsh. What about... no, wait, I was thinking about another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying. See? The kid on the restaurant critique column. Shit, I forgot the bird's name. Restaurant? I believe that's... Yeah, that kid. Couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half of the places he visits. Well, how so? He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he is a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. Huh. I do remember some guy coming here asking for free drinks and saying he was the critique or whatever. Well, did he look like a fat child with a really small face? No. Wasn't this one then. Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time. Please. Come right up. Beer again? This man likes his beers. They come cheap in bulk at the store though. Get him a beer? Did I fuck up? No, I shouldn't have. Big beer it is. Here. Nah, it's the big things that make life worthwhile. Well, what about big troubles? Did I stutter, kid? Right. So tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Could you please stop referring to this place as a hellhole? The place smells like soap and dog piss. I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. I'm doing my best here, thank you very much. Wait, who was that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that. Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in a hell rather than a hellish hole if you like. Charming. So, celebrities. Not really. At least not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, Oni. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks people pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace. Pretend to love and fall from grace? Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, but what they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer, to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. Well, I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but nobody wants to admit to enjoying. But you thought wrong. But even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living somebody else's. Well, sadly, I failed to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they're dating God knows who? Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still. Ah, please. As a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressers. This sounds hypocritical coming from you. But even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person, from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. But this problem exists because they are the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they are perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level. I can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the court just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude plays the nice guy is indeed a real nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help, since sensationalize everything. It feels like they are instigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words, eh, Brad? Well, two can play that game of... Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab-brand hell-bent on world conquest. Sarcom wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career. Talk about changing topics? Maybe. Why? Would you like a column talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well. Well, it would be like that priest who published confessionary stories and that then got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts. Well, we could have you ghostwriting. Half of our staff do that. Wait, they do? You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you? Figures. Well, anyway, eventually the people from the stories will know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Yeah, second thought, Jill. No worries. Well, if you ever retire, that offer's waiting for you. Yeah, I'd like you to remember me in 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? Not at all. I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is it really that special? Well, at work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson or Boss. Boss is just a title, it's too impersonal and cold. Oh, is it? And Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather, it's too general. But Mr. Donovan, now that's more like it. They're referring to me, to the man in front of them, not to my family, not to my position as boss, to me. So, you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh gods no, but I want them to fear me. Not because I'm their boss or some name appearing in their paychecks, but rather because I strike mortal dread into them. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking something. What was it? Drink. Another one. Do you? Oh yes. You know what? Third time's the charm. Give me a beer. Alright. Get him that beer. I should know that by memory already, but you know, maybe at the end of the one I'll be 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All mixed. Serve. 1 big beer. Well, here's hoping I don't pass out. Cheers. Enjoy. Say, kid, does this bar have any investors? Oh, you didn't call it a hellhole. There was some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, nah. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chain, so there are no local investors. Why? Just wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. Those bastards think they are so important because they put their money in the company. Well, I mean, you give me money so you can make more. Let me do the thing and I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick their noses in and start saying the silliest of stuff. What good is it to the boss if you still have to work for someone else to be the boss? Well, you still have to answer to unions, the government, and those kind of organizations, don't you? Yeah, but that's paperwork. I make somebody else do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive. And there's always that one guy or gal that says, "Hey, why don't you do what that other newspaper does?" Man, recently they told me that they needed more clicks. More clicks. I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up, but it's never enough for them. But you know what? They want more clicks. I'll give them more fucking clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject ideas. They'll know what the hell Donovan D. Dawson is. Should I be worried? Nah. Well, at least he paid before storming off. I do wonder what happened with Sven, though. We never heard from him again. Jill! Yes? What the hell happened in the bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs. Yeah, crafty dogs, I tell you. You'd think their short legs would hinder them. The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the vents. Shh. You wake up Briar Rose over here. I won't forget this. Yeah. Oh, a client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I... Big gun punch. Fast. Alright. He wants a gut punch. I want to give him a gut punch, alright. Yeah. Fair point. Big one, so 10 of this. And 2 of this. And yeah, some more. Yeah, why not? All aged and mixed. Here. You actually do it then. Humph. This crack house is a bar. Hellhole crack house. It smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here? But I'm surprised you decided to come to our little crack house at all, mister. What the hell do you care? Well, the payment registry says... Sorry for the question then, Mr. Ingram McDougal. Sorry about the smell. We are working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend. But it's Tuesday. Please let me know what I can do to make your experiences more pleasant regardless. If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple of hours? No. Then I have no use for you beyond making drinks. Oh, such pleasant clientele tonight. May I ask where you decided to come to our bar then? Somebody recommended me this place and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular here and all. I'm starting to doubt her tastes. Ah, a regular? Can I ask who? No. I'll concede one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has decent tastes. That would be me. Hey Jill, where did you put the dish soap? Jill's run out. Below the sink, where it's always been. Ah, right. Oh, a customer. Good evening, sir. I hope you enjoy your stay in Valhalla. So, any other feedback you want to provide the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience? No. Nothing. That's an interesting change of heart. I can't afford to slander this place knowing she is here. You know my boss? I don't know her, but I know who she is. Dana Zane, the Red Comet. The woman who fended off mall rioters all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one. That's an achievement and a little I've never heard before. I know Boss did quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds... Well, would you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm? I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastical to be true. You've had an interesting change of attitude. Well, I saw that woman take out armed rioters with her bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's hard not to keep your mouth shut in front of them. Interesting. Well, you can relax though. I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved class 5 weaponry, the other one a pick-up artist, oh boy, and the latest had an alpaca. An alpaca. Not really an alpaca, but there's this woman that owns a textile company. She got really drunk and she started screaming she was an alpaca. She started spitting on everything afterwards, and my boss had to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. But can I get you anything else? Yeah, give me a pile driver, please. Please? Wow, there's a word I haven't heard today. Coming right up. He wants a pile driver. I honestly feel like suplexing him though. Come on, he's not that bad, Jill. The pile driver. That was so good. I honestly want to make one again. This is such a good drink. Here. It's fine, I guess. Hey, lady, have you ever faked an orgasm? I'm sorry, I think I heard wrong. I asked if you ever faked an orgasm. That's a question I'm not gonna answer. Okay, I take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. I mean, even the most sincere of people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time, lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually, but for that moment, the lie can give meaning to you. I say lies are like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them. Does that mean you've really faked orgasms? Because you look like you have a lot of experience. Still, that's quite a random thought to just suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now? Not really. I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack house. Of course you are. Hey. I'm gonna need another drink here. Already? Don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly? That's my problem, not yours. Give me a French Weaver. Alright. Alright, let's give him a French Weaver. Okay, this is just alcohol. I remember. Try not to drink it too fast. That's up to me. Hey lady, have you ever felt empty? Empty how? Like hungry? No, I mean empty like there's a part of you missing. Can't say I particularly have. I just feel there's this part of myself that lacks something. An urge to get or do something that I just can't satisfy. Well, have you tried taking up a hobby? It might not solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it. Well, any suggestions? Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising. Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative. Which is? Bitches and alcohol. I tried sex tourism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette of a city, so I left midway through. Once burnt my Christmas bonus hiring 3 women for an orgy. Porn is more amusing and way cheaper. I've also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now. Nothing seems to do it. Oh boy. This guy has some problems. Have you tried rescuing a puppy? You can't fuck puppies. At least you shouldn't. Well, I'm drawing blank then. Can't think of anything that might help, sorry. I wasn't expecting you to help me. Or to believe me. Huh? I could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. People lie, lady. Anyway, I'm leaving now. The smell is killing me. Please come again. Yeah, don't count on it. Whew, good. Phew, okay. I can see the future. Well, boss, I'm gonna take my break. Alright. Oh, long day already, gotta say. I do want to save though. Yeah. And let's continue. Well, at least I didn't get locked up this time. Yeah. I don't know, I guess... Yeah. Okay then, back in action. Good evening! Good eve... Oh, would you mind taking your helmet off? Oh, sorry, it's comfortable, I usually forget. It's so comfortable, I usually forget I have it on. Psst. Is this better? Yeah, thank you. What can I get you, Miss? Master Specialist CP Asagiri of the 765th Division Valkyrie Corps at your service. Wait, that's too long. Just call me Say. So, what can I get for you, Say? Let's see. I'm in the mood for a sweet drink. Oh, but not sweet as in cool. Although a cool drink would be nice too. But not cool as in great, and especially not as in big. More so since I have to get up early tomorrow and I can't afford a hangover. Sorry, did you get that? A sweet drink, preferably a cold one that's not too big, right? Yeah, that's it. I can do that. Give me a sec. Okay, small, sweet, icy, and probably nothing with hangover. Sweet. Okay. Small, sweet, and icy. I guess sunshine cloud, right? Well, that's not sweet. Sweet, yeah. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. It's so annoying. Sweet. This one. Yeah. Rock splendid. Sweet girly. Sounds good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 1, 1, 2. The good old Moonblast. The first drink we mixed. Definitely doesn't look like that though, but oh well. Did taste pretty good. Here you are. Ah, yes, this is just what I needed. Thanks. We don't get many white knights as clients. I can only remember one other, in fact. You said you are from the Valkyrie Corps, right? Are you the guys who deal with riots and such? Riots? Oh, no. You are thinking the Blitzkrieg Corps. The ones with the huge plated suits, right? Oh, yeah, those. Nah. We are different people. I mean, obviously we are different people, but we don't deal with riots or anything. In fact, you could say we deal with their aftermath. How so? To rescue, heal, and protect. We are the angels who soothe those suffering enemy attack. We are the light of hope in the darkest of times, the ones who assist the victims of crime. We watch, we protect. What was that? Sorry, it's sort of our Pledge of Allegiance. We recite it every morning. What it means is that our duties mostly include rescuing civilians, healing the injured, and protecting them from stuff. So, what kind of stuff? Burglars, rapists, car crashes, anything that might happen on Overwatch. You mentioned heal. Are you a doctor then? Nah, I know many doctors, but I'm not one. I'm more of a paramedic. I treat people so they can arrive safely at the doctor. I'm also kinda like a firefighter in that I sometimes rescue people from places. Damn, that must be a tough job. Sort of, but it's also really rewarding. I mean, I've yet to meet somebody that isn't glad to see when I arrive. But you must have seen some shocking sights though. Yeah. This one time when I was saving some people from the top of the collapsing building, I looked down and was blown away by how pretty the city was. It was like a starry sky on Earth. Oh, and there was this time where we were cleaning up the aftermath of a car crash. Water was pouring out of a hydrant. With the lights and scattered pieces of glass, it was almost like almost dreamlike. That's not what I meant by shocking sights. No, but those are sights and they are shocking, right? I guess, but never mind. Wait, did I mishear and you actually meant sighs? I mean, sure, I've suffered the deepest, longest and most frustrated sighs from people after everything's said and done, but Don't worry, you didn't miss here. I guess I was just expecting a different kind of answer. Well, what kind of answer? Don't worry about it too much, okay? You finished your drink. Can I get you anything else? Something classy. A classy drink. Can you be more specific? Don't make it too big. Does that work? Sorry, I don't come to bars very often. My drinks usually come in a can. No problem. Don't worry. A classy drink, right? Let's see what I can find for you. A classy drink. How about this one? Bubbly. She's bubbly. She is definitely bubbly, so. 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All on the rocks, and that's a really nice glass. Here you are. Yep, that looks like something Stella would drink. Who? She's my dearest friend. Not that I don't have others, but she's the one I've known the longest. She likes these kinds of drinks, so I wanted to see what's so special about them. And what do you think? I was expecting something stronger. I like it quite a bit. Say, Miss Bartender, what's your name? You know my name. Now I wanna know yours. Oh, sure. Just call me Jill. 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 Jill is short for Jillian. No, that's not right. Jillian to Julian. Julian. Do not call me Julian, please. Sorry about that. No, please, excuse me. I didn't want to anger you. But why don't you like being called by your full name? It's a stupid reason, don't dwell too much on it. Oh, okay. I still feel bad about angering you, though. Why? Because you look like a nice girl, Jill, and I don't like angering nice people. If it helps somehow, I really like this place. That actually helps. You're the first person to say something nice today. Thanks. What do you like about it? The smell of dog urine and soap. Back to lies again, you know, with the other guy, McDougal, or what his face was. My mom used to be a veterinarian, and I used to go to a clinic after school, so the smell takes me back. It makes me feel comfy and nostalgic. What made you become a white knight instead of a veterinarian or anything else? Well, I was never a good student, so studying medicine of any kind was out of the question. That aside, it's mostly because of something that happened while I was a kid. A white knight attacked my friend and was coming for me when this other white knight saved us. I don't remember what happened next. I just woke up in a hospital with my friend watching over me. I mean, it wasn't a prophetic moment or anything like that, but ever since then I felt this was my calling. That I wanted to help people the same way they helped me. Yeah, exactly my thinking right now. It's interesting though. One would think being attacked by a white knight would make you run the opposite direction. Yeah, but it was another one that saved me. So I kinda guided myself towards judging everything on an individual basis. Well, not to an extremist extent, but you get me. Yeah, I try to do the same. Why join the Valkyrie Corps specifically though? Because I wanted to rescue people from dire situations whenever possible. And going into patrols and all that felt too tiresome. That's also the one with the least paperwork involved. Now that I think about it, there are different kinds of white knights, right? I guess white knight is too broad of a term. There's not one specific type. There are many different classes. Rescue, assault. There's even a squad full of bureaucrats. Wait, really? Yeah, they get assigned to companies to handle the accounting and that kind of stuff. People usually ask for them because they speed process. But a few are assigned when a company is suspected of having weird, under-the-table deals. Huh. Interesting. There was also a squad dedicated to fighting school bullying. They were doing a nice job, but the fad of anti-bullying campaigns passed, and they lost their funding. I believe some members still work with anti-bullying cases in an official capacity. That'd be nice, I think. But can I get you anything else? I don't know if I should. I can't afford that many drinks, and besides, I don't really know how much alcohol I can handle. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I'm gonna stop here today. Thanks for the chat, Jill. Sure, no problem. Bye. Come again. Will do. Wait, you forgot your helmet. She's gone. Bah! Jill, did the ammonia make you nuts? Well, there was this time in Zanzibar when that almost happened. In any case, I'll go check out that noise. What? Oh, she woke up. Where am I? Good evening and welcome to Valhalla. That might not have been the best thing to say. Valhalla? Oh no, am I dead? Does it mean that Uncle Inger's ramblings about the afterlife looking like a shady downtown bar are true? Called it. Afterlife? Wait, I'm not dead? As far as I can tell, no. To be fair, I don't know how death or the afterlife work exactly, but you are breathing, right? Alright, then where the hell am I? How did I get here? Who brought me here? What are you planning to do with me? Are you, organ traffickers? Robbers? Rapists? Pickpockets? Oh, you're pickpockets, aren't you? Why aren't you saying anything? I'm waiting for you to vent your worries. Otherwise, you'll just... You're a rapist, aren't you? Rapists, a whole lot of you. You want to tear my clothes, beat me unconscious, have your horrible way with me, and then brutally murder me, don't you? All while still violating every hole in my body as I lay there twitching, don't you? Oh boy. Murder, 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 murder. Interrupt me. Well, this is going nowhere. Let's see if I can Sorry, let's see if I can get a drink to calm her down, or to throw her at her face. Think carefully, Jill. Give her something that will calm her down. So, for this one, I will make a special one, which is actually not in the book. Because it will get us an Easter egg at some point. You will see what it is. 1, 2 of these, 3 of these, and 5 of these. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 5. The Flaming Moai. Looks pretty nice, doesn't it? What is that? Drink? You are in a bar. Bars serve drinks. A bar? So I figured I should give you something to help you calm down. Don't worry, it's on the house. To calm down? What did you spice it up with? Roofies? TTX? Pumpkins? God, no. I wouldn't even think of it. Your stuttering makes you suspicious, you know? If I ever added anything like that to your drink, they'd dock my pay and tips. Not to mention I'd have to pay any lawsuit myself. And that's the best case scenario. I could get fired and lose benefits or go to jail. And trust me, the BTC loves to catch anyone who commits that particular felony. They'd show themselves all proud for hefty PR boost. And that thought of going through all that is just... Ugh. Huh. Even if you say that... Let's do something. If you go outside and head just 3 businesses to the left, you'll find a convenience store. They sell drug tests for drinks. Tell the cashier that Dana Zane sent you. Humph! Well, 2 flying cars crashed and went boom. That's why it was so noisy. Huh, any damage? No, a hole in the street. Don't know about the drivers or anything. I see. Either way, I think I'm done here. But did you check inside the toilet paper locker? What about it? Oh my god. How? Why? How? I'm back. He tried to give me bandages at first though. So, did you have to pay? No. No problem then. Try it on the drink. Says negative. There you go. But you could be in cahoots with the clerk in the store. He even knew your name. Good point. But first of all, it's not my name, it's my boss. Second, we are pretty much part of a chain, sorta like the spicy chicken of bars. And finally, I'm not making you drink this. I offered it to you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are right. It is indeed suspicious on my part. Sorry. You can just ignore the drink, go through that door, and forget this ever happened. That would be it. You are at peace and nothing of value would be lost. Are you implying something won't have value because I ignored it? Are you saying my presence is so unimportant that my lack of action will yield no difference? And what about the drink? Are you gonna let this food of your work go to waste so easily? No, Well, I'll let you know I'm not that unimportant and that your work does matter. Not sure you should drink it all so fast. Okay, so how was it? It was fine, but not something I'd order normally. But are you alright? Yeah, I guess you were telling the truth. Sorry about that. No problem. If I were you, I'd have probably reacted the same way. I should apologize for my last comment too. It came out as insensitive. I guess I'll stay for a while. I need to get my thoughts in order. Can you tell me how I got here? Well, my boss found you unconscious and brought you here for safekeeping. And you were asleep until that car crash outside. I see. I guess it's better to wake up here than on the streets, stripped of clothes, dignity, and or organs. But how did you fall unconscious? Were you tired or are you sick? I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it. Of course. I'll tell you what, your drinks are on the house tonight. Why would you do that? Consider it an apology on behalf of everyone here for all the trouble we've caused you. Also, something tells me you might need another drink right now. Yeah, you might be right. Okay, then I'll take you on your offer. I'll have a piano man. And you will be fine? Yeah, I just got the last one, so I want to enjoy this one. Okay, coming right up. She's asking for a piano man. You don't see a woman asking for a piano man every day. Okay. Why shouldn't them? Why shouldn't they? It's a good drink, I hope. Dun, 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 dun. I did the mistake of making this song into my ringtone, or into my morning ringtone, or like alarm clock. Yeah, that's the name. Because it is called Dawn Approaches, and I was like, oh, that fits. But I do have kind of negative emotions now when I hear it, because it's like, oh no, I have to get up and get to work. So, you know, it's like obvious. Everyone tells you shouldn't do it, but oh well. I fucked up like that. Here. Yeah, this is the one. My dad used to drink these before an actual pianist attempted to kill him. Okay. What did he do? Your dad, I mean. To provoke the pianist like that. Wrong place at the wrong time, I guess. He was relaxing at a bar when suddenly the pianist leapt off the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds and that my dad looked like some music critic that had bashed him. I still hold my stance that he just got too excited. Jess does that to you. Okay, I see. The Piano Man actually has an interesting story. It was originally created by a bartender in honor of a pianist friend of his that had just died. Apparently, it mixes all the flavors that friend liked the most. That's nice. So this is how it feels to go for a drink at the end of a long, hard day at work? I'm not sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that. But where do you work, miss? Call me Kim. I don't know if I can say work yet, though I'm still just an intern. Can I ask where? Have you heard of the newspaper called the Augmented Eye? I read it every morning. In fact, Donovan D. Dawson was here earlier. I knew I smelled his nasty cologne. That bastard leaves his reek wherever he goes. No, so you believe me? I do. God, you have no idea how much I hate that chauvinistic horseblower. Harsh words. The worst part is that I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful about the things he wants that people have it done before they realize what's going on. He even got a pizza delivery boy to work server maintenance. A full week passed before the pizza shop asked where the hell he was. And would you believe it? The guy became decent at server maintenance despite having no previous experience. It's kinda admirable, but at the same time I hate his guts. Knowing that I have to work for him, it's... So, why are you working there then? Did I ask something I shouldn't have? No, don't fret about it. I'd rather not talk about it though. Fair enough. So she might be Kimberly Lavalette, I guess? The one who wrote the stories about Alice Rabbit we read in the morning? At the start of the episode? So, what's your name, bartender? You can call me Jill. Is it hard to be a bartender, Jill? I guess it's as hard as being a cook somewhere. You keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality, all while answering the whimsy of people's orders. I think the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazards some people might leave behind. Why? At one point I thought about being a bartender, but I was afraid they'd make me wear skimpy clothes and dance or something. Here we go again. Well, it depends on where you start working, you know. I guess I was lucky Valhalla didn't end up being a tacky disco overseen by a DJ with an afro. My boss just wanted a comfy place, I think. Your boss sounds like an interesting person. What were What with wanting to put me somewhere safe and all that. She is. She's so cool and collected, but has no qualms about showing excitement about stuff. Sure, she has been a bit tense the last couple of days, but even then, when you're with her, everything just feels under control. She also has this mechanical arm. I have no idea how she got it, but... sorry, I got carried away. Well, it was fun to see you break the wise bartender character you're using here. Wait, I do that? It'd be nice to meet this boss of yours sometimes and thank her. Well, shall I call her? She'd be glad to know you're okay. Oh, no, I should pester her. I shouldn't pester her that way. And besides, it's getting late and I don't want to abuse your generosity. You can ask for another one, although I don't know how much alcohol you can handle. I think I can handle another drink. 1 Brandtini, please. Coming right up. She wants a Brandtini. Yeah, that. How did you forget that? That's not that difficult, Jill. Brandtini. And 1 Comatine, all aged and mixed. Here. Yeah, that seems like the stuff. Cheers. Oh, are you alright? Yeah, just a bit dizzy. And you're clearing your throat? It's helps me focus a bit. Yeah, I'm better now. Hey Jill, do you work with other women? I work for a woman, but my only co-worker is male. Why? You lucky bitch. I mean, you have no idea the heaven you live in. When I started my internship, every intern was female. Have you ever tried competing with women for a good spot? They are relentless. Well, have you tried making friends with any of them? Friends? Those cunts aren't in for the friendship, they're out for blood. Sorry. I mean, the other day I got an assignment and all I got for my efforts was an afternoon spent locked in the bathroom. And this other time, when our supervisor praised me, I'm still looking for my briefcase. Sometimes I just want to take all those bitches and throw them into the sewers or something. Let them lizard men feast on their livers. I'm just so tired of having to deal with that. Tired of having to put up with them. Tired. Tired. No sleeping here, please? Do you want me to call a cab? Well, would you be so kind? Hey, it's Jill. Can you send us a cab? The client? Oh, just a second. Hey Kim, I'm gonna need your full name. Kimberly Lavalette. Wow, what a flowery name. Kimberly Lavalette. No, I have no idea how to spell it. No, she's too sleepy to answer that. Okay, fine. Thanks a lot. They'll be here in... a minute. Well, she's been through a lot today, I guess. Well, hey Jill, bathroom's done. I'm leaving. Sorry, 1 sec. Yeah, that is a lot of reading. My voice gets a little tired, not gonna lie. Could you guide Miss Lavalette to her cab on her way out, please? Oh, she woke up and fell asleep again. Oh no, I know I wake up. Sure, anything for a client. Excuse me, miss, please help me walk you to your cab. Pickpockets. And that's it. So, are we done for the night? Seems like it. Where's Jill? And where's the girl that was here? Well, Jean cleaned the bath. Jill cleaned the bathroom and left because he stank. Kim woke up, had a couple of... Sorry, I have to stop and wait for my hiccups. Yeah, and left. So she's called Kim. How did she look to you? How was she? She was freaked out when she woke up, but she managed to calm down. Are you worried about her? Why wouldn't you be? I don't know. Hey boss, do you feel like calling you boss is too impersonal? Not really, no. It's not like you call me that because I'm a stranger, just out of habit. Oh. Anyway, you're free to go after you're finished washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you today's payment. Maybe I'll give Jill a small bonus for dealing with the bathroom. Nice. Wow. Oh no, I get the double amount in tips. Oh, that's pretty good actually. Okay. Whew. That was a long day. Yeah. Now we finished, I guess, the prologue, the first day of the actual game. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I'm sorry for my hiccups and my voice cracking a little, but yeah, been a long day. I'll get to mixing now. Please make sure to check that out if you're interested in the drink later. And yeah, hope you have a good night. See you tomorrow and take care.